Need for Speed has one big problem in this game, whether it be stories or whether it be Lakeshore Online, and that is going to be the money. It is just ridiculous with how hard it is to get money on this game. Even in storyline, you have to look towards glitches. Same with online. You're looking at it and thinking, where on earth can I get millions upon millions to try at least one car? The Bugatti's coming in at 3.2, 3.5 million. And that's just one car of a selection of million plus supercars in the S plus category. And yes, I'm not necessarily expecting them to hand us the cars. That, again, would be a little bit silly, but when you think about events and you look, especially online, you get a multiplier for obviously having multiple people in. But for instance, if we was to just show you, let's go to this one. We'll see if anybody's in this game lobby. Obviously, it does depend on your game lobby as well. But even if you was potentially going to try and do these events and get a multiplier of obviously... I think it's 1 point. I think it's at 1 point and then an extra 0.1 every single player. So if, for instance, if you have 5 people, I believe it's either 1.5 or 1.4 times. So you can get that multiplier, which yes, it does add up eventually in terms of, in general, races when you're looking at the grand scheme of hours upon hours of driving. But then that is to no real direction. You end up with pretty much 100k after probably 4 races. Even then, you've got to actually win these races as well, which, yes, again, the skilled should always get paid, no matter the game type. If you are very skilled in a game, you should technically be enhanced if that is the category online. But for instance, say we look at this one, 22.5, 3 races. We've got relatively, well, that one is absolutely massive. So if we look at, for instance, these two, again, they are pretty big events, hence why they are 22,000. You can go do some which are on the lower tier. You will see again some big ones, but most definitely not as massive. But for instance, you get 30 seconds, 8 players can join, and realistically, well, some of the matches that I've done, nobody ever joins. So you then have to spend minutes upon minutes trying to find the event that everybody wants. We've managed to get 2 people in this one. So again, unfortunately to this guy, we did get, okay, I'm now lying. But for instance, we did get 4 in this one. In general, you don't normally get that, especially different times of the day. Yesterday I was trying multiple different events and it was backing out of lobbies, back into it. Again, that's going to take more and more time to be able to do. And you just don't have that time to be able to keep going with this. So hopefully in some new DLC, in any sort of fix of the game, they enable you to be able to earn more at a very quicker rate, because that is why you do a video on Money Glitch. It is absolutely flooded with views. We did it for the story and that literally just paid for the Pagani, and then we had to move on because realistically it is the story and you can still make money after it, and you can definitely make money a little bit easier because every single race is money. With the online, obviously it's free races pretty much. I think there is a couple with a little bit more races that again will bag you that little bit more in terms of cash, but in general you are spending so much time trying to race, and like you say, you don't necessarily win every single time, which again can be frustrating. You do need to obviously earn the cars as well. For instance, the Bugatti is in a Finish 35 S Plus playlist, so you've got to definitely play a bit of the game. But realistically, if we times 22,000 times 35, I don't think that comes out at 3.5 million. And yes, again, it is very much attention to detail with that, but I think it's definitely something that they need to really sort out in terms of Need for Speed Online, because unfortunately, it's not a game, for instance, like GTA, where online is an ever-growing, changing route. You've got so many different races, and that's it. I could definitely probably go through every single race in a day easily, and then I've just got to do them again and again and again and again until we have got enough money. And then that is why in terms of money glitches and all of them, they are absolutely popping because everybody wants the shortcut. So hopefully, as we see maybe some DLC coming out in the late January, I believe it's rumored to be, we may see an ability to be able to make more money quicker, and I think that would then be a little bit more of an enhancement on your Need for Speed experience. But in general, you can already tell right now we're 62% of this race done, and we've got another 3 to make 20,000. That is absolutely it. And that is what you've got to do consistently. Realistically, you need to do what? Over 120 to 130 races to be able to afford a Bugatti. And yes, 10 minutes per race, if you're looking at it like that. For instance, this one's coming in at 2 minutes. You're looking about 10 minutes, including the time to actually find the race. And then, obviously, at least come in first, second, third at the minimum to be able to get the reward of at least 10 to 15,000 a time, and that is what you've got to do to get just one car. So I'd be interested to hear your theories on it, whether there's actually any other ways you know to make money. I'll keep digging to figure out as well myself. Let me know down below what you think, and make sure you like and subscribe for the next one. Peace.